When you be off, and you just need to pour back into yourself. Y'all hear me talk about this all the time. That much needed self care hits different. And when I say I really need because I think I'm gonna take me a nap today. Like I say, I just be at so much peace. Yeah, it is. Good morning, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this morning. Good morning. I believe it's almost 12. Hold on, y'all, cause I got a lot. Well, it's still 12 noon in 5 minutes, but good morning. It ain't turned 12 yet. But yeah, I kind of had somewhat of a. I ain't gonna say late start. I got up pretty early. I just kind of lounged around the bed. When I say when you be off, and you just need to pour back into yourself. Y'all hear me talk about this all the time. That much needed self care hits different. And when I say I really need because I think I'm gonna take me a nap today. Like I say, I just be at so much peace now, and it's crazy because most people take little things like that for granted. And me, I always been big on self care anyway. That was pretty much my journey when I first started my YouTube. I used to, back then used to do a lot of self care videos. And I need to get back into doing that because it's so much with all the changes and stuff that's going on. Teaching people how to care for themselves, or show ways on how to acknowledge self-care is much needed. But like I said, when I first started, I was really big on self-care and makeup. It was like my two main focuses at that time. And then vlogs, me start vlogging after where I came along. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to try to remind myself to go back to, because I was watching some of my older videos the other day, and I do need to go back into get back into those kind of routines if I want to continue to, build my community, which I'm grateful for anyway now, but I just feel like self-care, makeup, stuff, things of that nature, that kind of stuff will never go out of style because somebody gonna always, need to know how to take care of themselves, or somebody might want to learn how to do makeup. But anyway, I know I'm just jumping off topic or whatever, but I just wanted to start my morning, start a new vlog up. I did a sit down chit chat video with me yesterday after I got off after I got off of work, I, came in, cooked. I had hold on, let me take these glasses off, y'all. My eyes. I'm starting to notice that I need to use these more now when reading. I might need to start actually using these too on editing, and when I'm editing my videos to protect my eyes, because I don't know, when your eyes be programmed to a screen so much, it just do something to your vision sometimes. And then, like I say, even with at work, with my full-time job, my eyes is always on the register, and the register is kind of like a screen, which is a device. And I really don't bring my glasses with me to work, but I might need to start doing that, because I know later my eyes they every now and then start bothering me a little bit. But I do need to try to schedule me and make me an appointment for this year for the doctors. Schedule me an appointment, just have a physical done, and maybe have an eye exam, all that. It's about that time for to have a physical done. But yeah, what I finna say. But yeah, my morning starting out great. Like I said, I got up, I cooked, I made some French toast. And some little sausage links that I had purchased. Or I purchased the sausage links off of Aldi when I did my Instacart 2 weeks ago. And I said almost about time for me to do another Instacart pretty soon. When I say groceries go so fast half the times, but there's another story. But like I say, it's just food just expensive anyway itself. Most time when people, or even with myself when I'm shopping, I try to get enough to last me 2 weeks, and because like I say, we normally here eat on leftovers. That's one thing I'm big about. If I'm gonna cook something and I make enough of something, we're gonna eat leftovers. I made pasta. I did like a ziti, a baked pasta the other day. I didn't get the chance to film it and show it, because I think that was one of the days when I had got off of work. I was really tired. And I made only thing about it, what was missing was some cheese, but I ended up eating the rest of that ziti up yesterday to go with the baked chickens. So really, I ate the ziti for lunch when I came in after work. I kind of was a little hungry after I got settled in and took my shower or whatever. And then I ate the ziti, but then I had the chicken, and I made a little regular white rice to go with the baked chicken. So we had some of that left over. I might heat the rest of that up later on. But yeah, leftovers is really good. Like a lot of people, some people, they don't eat no leftovers, but I tell you, leftovers is the best to me, in my opinion, because I feel like once that seasoning sit over in their food, it just get it, it tastes even better than the day you cooked it. But yeah, that pasta was really good. I ate the rest of that yesterday for my lunch. Yesterday was busy. These last 3 days been pretty busy for me at work. Your girl just tired. I don't know. My coffee knows good too. I don't know. I think it probably been that coffee cream, but it actually hitting better today, because it was the creamer. Like I still had a little of that creamer there. I think when I do another Instacart, since I don't have to worry about buying no more coffee right now, because I'm pretty stocked on coffee, I'm gonna probably give me some more of that, either the caramel macchiato cream. I might get 2 creams. I might get the caramel macchiato and the French vanilla, or if not, I might just do oat milk and a caramel macchiato creamer. But I don't know, I just love the sweet cream most times. Like if I don't have like syrup or sugar on hand, I might not want to use those, because normally I use to make my coffee syrup sometimes from scratch, but I just haven't really been in the mood to make the syrup. And then I threw my container that I used to store my syrup away. So it just depends, because if I don't do the Instacart with Aldi, I might see if Kroger got a sale, because Kroger do sell the coffee syrups that be already made, like how you would go to like if you go into a Starbucks or any other coffee shop. They have like little syrups in the bottom. Kroger do sell those, so we'll see. I'm gonna probably look on the Instacart app today, and just normally I've been to put some stuff on my cart, and then when it's time for me to purchase the items, I've been to check it off, and they be already on there. But I'm gonna see if Kroger got to sell. Kroger can be kind of pricey too. And like I said, I just found Aldi, and now Aldi and Save a Lot really is the two cheapest stores on the app for me, you know. But like I say, every now and then, if it's something that I want particular, I might, you know, shop a Kroger, but it just depends. Also, I worked on 2 videos. Like I said, I did a sit down chit chat video. That went live just yesterday night. Probably, I think the video probably went live like 4 a.m. or something in the morning, because it was still, I had dozed off and went to sleep. I was really tired. That's why I say I really been so much well rested and, you know, being at peace a lot. The video was still editing to YouTube, so the video is already up. And let me see something. I was currently watching a podcast too by Maya Galore. She have a channel, but she also created a podcast, and I was watching 2 episodes of that. You ought to see me include in some form, you know, when I edit this video, you ought to see like a little snippet of it. But yeah, I was listening to her podcast, and then the video is it's right now. It just got 7 views. I might need to share, but I'm trying to let the video do its work. Most time I share, because I don't know if you all get notifications and knowing that I'm posting. I don't know what's going on now. You know, I've been hearing a lot of people saying YouTube not, you know, recommending their videos, or, you know, people not getting notifications. But I don't know. I'm gonna say after around it's 12 noon now. I'm gonna give it to a couple more hours, probably around 4 something. I'll come back and check. Right now it's just showing 8 views. I guess slowly the views just coming through. But a lot of people been saying that their videos not being pushed out. But I'm just here to say, if you are a content creator, because I know I follow a lot of creators that's, you know, on the same, that's starting out like that's probably starting out like me, or might been doing it for some time, and might find themselves doing, might still have like still have a small following. I just want to say I was looking down because I was, you know, checking I was on YouTube on here. I was checking, but I got to watch. I got to finish our podcast and I get to talking to you all. But content creation, like I say, I really enjoy doing it. I feel like I give you a voice. You learn so much about yourself, as well as how you growing as an individual and a person just in general. But one thing I can say about doing this, because like I said, I've been doing it for 5 years now. I can't believe it's been 5 years since I've been filming and creating videos. I know there's not quite a long time, because you got people been on here 20 years. It's a lot of creators I follow been doing it ever since they was like 16 years old, and most of them now is either 25 or 30 years old. So that's a long time to be, you know, in this space, this content creation space to be, you know. But one thing I say, you have to believe in yourself. And me telling you this, I'm also speaking this into myself as well. Whatever it is in life, whatever it is in life that you want to do, accomplish, you know, and you don't see the results happening right away, you just got to keep going, you know, because it been plenty of times, even with me, you know, creating my videos, I have, you know, got discouraged. And if you've been following me for quite some time, a lot of you all know that at one point I had thought about, you know, taking a break from YouTube, or just, you know, stop creating and just go back to being a watcher, you know. Because like I say, I started when I first created my account, the year was 2018. So I've been watching YouTube videos for quite some time. And at that time, I really wish I could have started earlier. But it's just at that time, like I say, I was in a different headspace, different phase of my life. And, you know, just vlogging at that time, it really was like a big thing for me. But like I said, I have been on the platform since 2018. It shows, like, if you do have a YouTube channel, mostly everybody now have a channel, even if they post videos or not, it'll show you when you first joined the YouTube. So whenever it'll say join, and it'll give you the date I mean, to give you the date, the year, and the month at that time whenever you join. So mine's, I think, April the 6th or April the 8th for 2018. So that's when I joined the YouTube program, but I didn't start actually creating videos until August of 2022. 2022 or August was when I created my first video, and it was a makeup video. But I do know there's a lot of people that follow me that I also follow that's, still trying to grow their platform. And I just want to say kings or queens, queens or kings, I just still say kings because there are a few men that watch me, but I feel like overall my community is really more women, but there are a few men that tune in or, watch my videos time to time. So that's why I always like to acknowledge, the men too, kings and queens. But if you starting your channel or your journey, I just encourage you to keep going. YouTube isn't easy. I'm gonna just be honest. From over the years, like I say, since I've been doing it, like I was surprised when I had started Vlogmas, because you got Vlogmas, you got Vlogtober, and most people participate in that. And I just feel like really in those months right there, from what I see, I notice I definitely don't really get as many views because there's be so many people participating at that time in the months, Vlogmas and Vlogtober, because y'all know Vlogmas is, you vlog your life up to 25 days of Christmas, what you're doing. I just said if I do participate in Vlogmas this year, I don't, I think I went 1 year and I posted every day 25 videos a day. But like I say, I don't know what I'm gonna really be getting up into this year. I don't know how between now and then gonna be. But anyway, I noticed my views at that time was like pretty low, be like 4 views, 5 views. Now what I'm seeing, necessarily, it just, they made it seem like you have to have real fancy thumbnails and stuff. I just say, just continue to keep doing, showing up for yourself, and just continue to keep posting. Like if you post consistently, post with whatever works for you. Not everybody can post daily vlogs, and not everybody might have the time to post every day, because I don't do daily vlogs. Like I say, I work a full-time job and I work part-time, and it's hard to, post daily vlogs. So I don't really post daily vlogs, but what I do, once I get through finish a video, whatever kind of video it is, I might edit it, upload it to YouTube, save it, and give it a date when I want it to go live and time it. Most of the videos I always, when I do that, when I already created a video, I've been to just let it go live at 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning, but you can do whatever time you want. But I'm not telling you have to do this. I'm just saying this is what been working for me. But I know last few days, y'all haven't got like a video for me every other day or every 2 days, because like I say, I have been working a lot, and it's been really somewhat a busy week for me. But I have had footage in my phone, like little B-rolls, but I haven't was able to like export it into a full video. But I just want to say, just keep going, don't give up on yourself. The platform is changing a lot too. I was watching a video the other evening at night, a little bit before I think it was I watching that video yesterday? I think it was yesterday. It's a guy on here, he called his name Think Media. I follow him, and I also follow Roberto Blake. I think they've been doing YouTube for quite some time. I was listening to them. They like the OG YouTubes. Y'all know the people say OG YouTube. So them two right there, they like the OG because they've been doing it, since they was young. And I was just listening to both of them talking about the video, about how so much is changing with the platform, with the ChatGPT and all this AI stuff going on. But me personally, I feel like you do what works for you, but me, I'm just old school. Like I kind of like the old school advertising, because I don't want to make myself look like a cartoon character. And even though y'all notice my voice, I just want to still continue to show up as myself. So I don't want to get to the point where I'm doing too much for to get some views, if I could just still continue to keep showing up as myself doing my, if I'm doing some get ready with me's, like I said, those are popular content videos. Pinterest do give you ideas as well on like if you just need some ideas on how to grow your channel or whatever you're currently doing on your channel, how you can enhance, the knowledge. I mean, not the knowledge, the information that you do have, like on whatever kind of videos you're doing, how you can kind of grow. Pinterest do help with that as well. But like I say, I don't want to make myself look like a cartoon character. Like I say, I know, technology is taking over. It is. I didn't even know the other day, about a week ago, when I was with a friend of mine and we was getting gas. I didn't know now you can you can use your credit card and pay your gas outside where the pump at. So they actually going inside, you can go inside and let them swipe your card and give them how much you're trying to put in your tank. I'm like, man, technology really is taking over. I didn't know this. I said, I didn't know you can do this now. He's like, yeah. I'm like, wow. I'm like, ooh. I said, I tell you, technology really taking over. But, but I'm just here to say, just keep going with your channel. Don't get distracted about your views because it's a lot of people now. Like I say, y'all know, even though I create content, I watch a lot of videos myself. And it's so many people saying how they community not either getting the notifications or they notice their views is being pretty low. But I just say if it's no more than 1 or 2 people, this is how I've been looking at it. If you got 3 views or 4 views, how many views? 3 to 4 people or how many views you got, they took out their time a day to watch your videos. And I've been looking at it like that. I think that's really been helping me keep pushing and keep going with this, even with a lot of you all always, email to me or some of you all comment on my videos, the sweet comments, they don't go unnoticed. That really what been keeping me going too. So I just look at it like this, even though I don't see the numbers right away, I'm still proud of myself and I want you all to continue to be proud of yourself too. And even if you don't do YouTube or you don't create content, let this message, be for you as well. Whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, just keep going. Don't look at the numbers. Don't look at the others around you and, start comparing yourself to other people. You just keep showing up for yourself, And like I say, this can go for if you don't do YouTube, just keep showing up for yourself, even on the job. You might have some messy people you work with, messy co-workers, or people that you see always getting all the recognition, employee of the month, and all that. You keep showing up for yourself because your time will come, And I was also mentioning something like this in that video because I think you ought to see that video before you see this one. I also did a video on this hairstyle too. I did my hair the other day before yesterday. I just did another quick weave because I got time. Your girl got to order her some new wigs, and I'm gonna give y'all a life update too on my alopecia journey. That'll be a separate video from this. It'll be like another sit down, just strictly sit down talk video about my alopecia and what I'm noticing, with the hair and all that. So that'll be another video. You all be looking out for that. But yeah, just keep going and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself more than you expect for others to, believe in you. Because, like I said, if you have people that show up for you all the time when you upload videos or whatever you're doing with your business and life, whatever, they let you know you're doing something right and you still going. So, just keep showing up because there are somebody going to be there to support you, even when you don't see it. So that's how I've just been looking at it. I think that's what really been helping me keep going as well, But other than that, it's been a peaceful morning. I just love opening my blinds up and watching my view of these trees and boy, I tell you, when they demolish homes here in the South, it be looking like a cornfield. Like nature really take back where the house once stood at. Yeah, used to be a lot of homes across the street where I stay at. Now you just see nothing but more land and grass. I say, wow. I guess that just shows you how nature is powerful. Like it just take back its its territory. Yeah, my plants, I'm sitting there looking at them. I don't really need to water them today because the dirt, I can see they still pretty. Look, the dirt not dry. I can tell when I need to re-water the plants because they soak up a lot of dirt. Well, drink a lot of water and the dirt gets to looking dry. I kind of did some rearrangements yesterday. I said I'm gonna put my little plant right here because I ain't had nothing on this side of the wall. I said I'm gonna take because I had this plant over there facing my window way. I said no, I'm gonna just put it right here because this side of the wall was too blank. So I'm gonna keep this right here and put that plant. It made me want to order another one of these little plants. I had got this off of Amazon about 3 years ago. I ordered it. I remember when I first did a vlog, when I first opened this plant. Yeah, I had ordered this off of Amazon. And I might have to recreate me a whole nother email for Amazon because for some reason, my account, I got locked out of my account. Really what happened is the cell phone number that I currently use now, somebody else had this number. And every time when I try to go on Amazon and look up something like, might want to add it to my cart, it won't let me do it without showing this other lady's information. And I don't want it charging her card for me trying to order something. I'm like I don't know what's going on. So I might have to create me a whole nother Gmail account for the Amazon thing. I'm like, that's crazy because my original Gmail account that I had just tied to everything, which is my main account, I can't use that account no more or unless if I need to call Amazon and see, but I don't know. I might see though. I might need to contact them because I have been wanting to order some because like I said, Amazon do have some great products and merchandise on there because I did want to get some stuff for the house out there and look online and see what they got. But yeah, I might have to do that. Either recreate a whole new Gmail account just for Amazon and I'm like, it's just, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But I'm telling you, it's always some. But yeah, I ain't gonna ramble too much. I think I'm finna go on and finish watching Maya Galore podcast, and I was currently looking at a morning routine video. I had got up. I was trying to watch 2 videos. I had to pause it. So it's like this gonna be a chill day where I kind of watch and catch up on a lot of YouTube videos and and just relax at the house. But yeah, I just want to come in and start and introduce a new vlog or start another vlog. Queens and handsome kings doing this morning. Excuse me, my voice, a little hoarse. How you all doing? Welcome back to another day in this vlog. I think I probably don't want to keep dragging the video. I think that's for the rest of this day. I'm just gonna edit this video and upload it before it can go live on the 11th, I want to say. But welcome back. I'm just sitting here. I just got to reading Proverbs, chapter 14, and I also had to use my tablet to get more of an understanding and try to break it down and some study notes. And also I took some notes down in my journal with the chapter. And when I say just reading, the readings itself in the Bible really minister to your spirit, or it just speaks to you in the right timing. Um, I just feel like sometimes some things are more easier said than really done. And I just feel like you're going to encounter something, even though, God will open doors for you in your life, that doors that you've been wanting to be open up for you, but not saying that when he opened those doors, it's not going to come with, you know, um, stress or whatever it is. Like, he opened these doors for you, but you're still gonna face some type of battle, while the door has been open. And I've been trying to figure out, like, I feel like I'm managing my stress levels a lot better than I did before. Like I say, I get myself programmed to where I get up, make my bed up every day, do my skincare, make sure I'm taking care of myself, hygiene wise, and, doing something that I enjoy doing, and I did mention it to you all in a couple of videos back. I want to start back doing arts and craft now. I think I was telling you all that really do help me a lot when I just need to just disconnect and just, stop worrying myself over a lot of things that I had no control of. I feel like arts and craft do give me a peace of mind. Even putting on my makeup, like I said, I haven't wore, makeup or none, because I've, been in the house the last 2 days now. But maybe that'd be a good idea. Maybe do a makeup video or something, makeup video. We'll see. But I had to think about it. I never, I never seen I like it when it come down to people. And like I said, I understand people might, be have concerns for others and they might care. But one thing about me, I never been so invested into somebody else's life and worrying about why they choosing to do something for themselves when it has nothing to do with you. And it's really sad because even with work, both my jobs, like I say, is I just feel like one could be a little more worse than the other one. But it's like when you working around people that's the energy is off, and then you have to you constantly have to come to work, smile in front of people, and you barely getting by yourself and making it, but then you have to deal with messy coworkers or just all the above. It's just a lot when you worrying about why this person choosing to take this day off, or why that's none of your business. And I never seen a bunch of grown people worry about other grown people. I'm like, do it really matter? Like, why is this your concern? Like, I mean, you can request days off or take some time off for days, and don't nobody ask you why you chose to, take those days off. And I just never seen I like it. Like, I kind of see why a lot of people choose, and it is really pushing me to the point now where I want to, like I say, I'm going to still continue to keep showing up and working. But it's almost want me to learn more on the business side where I can do my own thing. And I do be doing a lot of research on how can I find a skill or something that I enjoy doing outside of my jobs. Because the way things looking now with all this technology and stuff, I'm at the point now where if I can learn something, a skill, and like I said, I have my degree and a certificate. Like, I always had thought about going back to college, but I'm like, no, it already had took me 4 years to get the degree that I do have. And I just don't want to go a whole nother, 4 years in college and then I choose a field that, that's a high paying, industry, and then that's something I really don't want to do. But then I wasted money, I don't want to, because a lot of people try to tell people to get in the field, which we all know the medical field. Some in the medical field, and there's nothing wrong with the medical field if that's what you want to do. But me personally, I never really been into. I don't like looking at needles, because because when you're working in the hospital setting, you're going to see all that injuries, people, coming in might have been hurt, or, just it's a lot. And I know the kind of person I'm at when it come down to people, I don't like to see people in the in a bad state like that. So I knew being in the medical field that's not really what I want to do. So that's why I say I don't want to choose, I don't want to go back to school to learn a skill, and then, like I said, that's something I don't want to do. But I know, and I ask God every day, I know where I'm at now, this is not what I want to do no more, And I know it's some stuff he said, no, like I said, I'm just, because it's right now, to be honest, the hospitality industry changed. It's not like it used to be, and I just feel like if I'm a bear to get by and I'm still struggle, even though if I'm working real hard, why not try to figure out, like, and I've been, like I said, I still do my research, why not try to learn a skill or find something that I really enjoy doing outside of, my jobs, because these jobs is not really guaranteed. They don't care, like I said, they don't care about the employees. You can be on the job, we see what's going on. You can be working a job for 30, 40 years, and all of a sudden they've been to shut the doors and remove you like you never existed. That's why I look at people. That's why I tell people, well, I don't tell people, but when it comes down to myself, when I get overwhelmed or I feel like I need that, just take some days off for myself, I'm gonna do it. I don't care who got a problem with it, because at the end of the day, you don't have no control over what I choose to do in my own life. Just like I don't have no control, which I don't worry about other people why they request days off. I know how it is. If you have to request and take some time off, because normally I have worked every weekend. If I'm not at my first job on the weekend, I'm working the second job on the weekend. If I'm not at that job, I'm at this job. I haven't really had a weekend off yet since I've been working both jobs. Because like I say, one job, or there been some times where I had to work both of them on a Friday or Saturday. Leave one, go to another one. And it can be a lot, And it's just sad when you have to come to these places and you are already not really making enough money and they barely want to pay you to get by. You got to deal with toxic, messy, co-workers worrying about why you choosing to do something when it has nothing to do with them, And I'm like, it's really sad. And I don't want to continue to keep being in an environment like that. That's why I'm trying, like I had this morning, I try to check my emails daily, and I just be trying to see if job listings been posted, or if, I still look on Indeed, but I just feel like Indeed becoming useless too, to a certain extent, because Indeed don't really have too many opportunities no more. It's like I'd be better off just taking my chance going in person again, because that's how I used to do anyway before, before technology took over. Is going person, and just apply myself. I said I might have to do that again, because, like I said, people can do a lot of false advertising online too. It's been a lot of things I have heard about, especially with Indeed now. So I try to be careful when I'm, using Indeed website, because there's been a lot happening on Indeed, But I just feel like I might need to start going back old school and just, just going person, person apply myself, because it can be a lot. And, then you have the management at times, they don't want to say nothing to the people it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I'm just tired of the favoritism and, which I really don't care, because I'm just there to collect a check anyway to, pay my bills. But if you gonna, you should be fair to all your employees when they come down to like their work ethics. Like if you got somebody that's coming in, going over and beyond, doing what they supposed to do, I feel like you should make sure those people get taken care of first before you get. And I never could understand. It made me think it's a problem. Like if something wrong with someone, when you knowing that these people don't do they work what they supposed to do, but they still have a job. Like they showing up, they do what they want to do. They not, being professional on the job, but they still have a job. But it's just, I just never could figure that out. I noticed that it seems like they've been the last few years. Every job I have ever worked, you have the managers or the upper leadership. Everybody want to be cool with and that's not how a operation's supposed to run. Like you not, it's nothing wrong with being nice and having boundaries and but you sure want it to the point where you want the employees to run over you or you be liked. Because the way how I feel now, I don't care who like me or not. I know I love myself and I like myself. I don't even worry about that no more, about doing things to make impress others. I don't try to impress nobody but myself. And I'm seeing that a lot now in these times, especially on these jobs. That's why a lot of these places don't, they don't function right, or they don't hold, like employees don't last too long there. Like most people, I have seen people come and go. People don't last 6 months, and it's they let you know got to be something wrong when you have a place that's have revolving doors. That's not a good look. But like I said, I show up, I do what I'm supposed to do. But it's getting to the point now where I'm just getting tired of all the nonsense, and it's just nothing being done about it. And it's really sad. Like it's really sad the state, um, that we're in right now. And I feel like as people, we all should be trying to come together, help one another, look out for one another, because we see what's going on. All that criticizing, judging, and worrying about why this person doing this and that. It just that's irrelevant. People have to do what's best for them. I mean, I just never seen nothing like it. That's why I say I be so much at peace. It's like when I get off of work, I be here, real be so glad to get to the house. Like when I say coming home to me is like luxury. That's my luxury. When I clock out on both them jobs or whatever day, because it been some days last week where I had to work both of them. I come home, do what I got to do, relax in that bed, and I be just so much at peace. It's like, ooh, I mean, I'm like, ooh. And it's just, I don't know what it is about the work from home jobs. They hard to get on. I feel like that would really suit me better, just work from home, have my computer back, got my own space, have a computer going, and then, like I say, but I'm gonna keep looking into it though. I know I've been telling y'all, I've been trying to find a work from home job now for about 3 years now. It's been like 3 years. But, yeah, it can be a lot, y'all. It can be a lot. So I just tell anybody, if you're because I know everybody everybody gonna deal with some type of messiness on their job. It's like that just come with the territory. I know this. It's like every job you go, it don't matter what kind of field you in, you gonna have that coworker that want to be the boss. You're gonna have one that worry about everybody else's business but they own. You're gonna have one want to try to tip. Well, that's like the boss. One that just it's a lot. It's like almost put me in mind of like a reality show or something, or like high school. And we know I've been out of high school for 20 years, and half of these folks I work around with probably been out of high school longer than me, probably 30 years, 40 years for some of them. But that just goes to show you that age doesn't determine a person if they haven't aged with their age. Like you can be a certain age, but if you mentally and your mind saying that you're this age but you acting like a child, it don't make no difference. But yeah, it's just really sad. It's really sad. Most time I'm glad I really don't get a lot of phone calls. Most time people that do check with me, they text. I don't be one. Sometimes I just don't be wanting to talk all the time to people. And it's not that I'm being antisocial. Sometimes I just be needing that space where it just be me, myself, and God, and maybe just I just got to the point now where I don't be wanting to be bothered too much. But yeah. I think I'm gonna edit this video. I was trying to decide on if I want to fix breakfast. I had made me and my daughter some French toast yesterday and sausages, but I don't know. I'm not really big on a hot breakfast every day. And then I got some cereal left, so I don't know. I'm gonna see. I really don't know what I want to eat today. For breakfast, but and then I had some avocado, but I left it I didn't take it out the freezer, so it's froze. So I don't know. Normally, I probably just been and made a piece of toast or something, but really, I ain't even hungry right now. My coffee just do the job for me. But yeah, cause most times, like if I say if it was a day where I had to work, I probably won't be eating breakfast right now anyway until it's time to close down or whatever, close to my shift being over with. But yeah, that's all. I just want to just come in and just chat and introduce another day off of this vlog.